We'll leave it for the next time when you join us. But let's go live to the University of Ghana Business School and join Maxwell Agbagba, who as always will begin with yesterday's event, and then he will tell us the competition coming up today. Maxwell, over to you.
Thank you very much, Mama V. As you rightly mentioned, yes, we had a contest yesterday, the contest that everyone, was looking forward to. Before we get into that, though, let me just say that our coverage of the National Science and Maths Quiz is made possible by Bright SHS in Kukrintumi, providing quality education in the Eastern region and in Ghana. Our coverage is also made possible by Adonko Hand Sanitizer, Korumpus through they say, and then Adonko Next Level Energy Drink, and then DBS Roofing Papa Fie. Let's start off with the conversation that got everyone, talking yesterday. At the end of it, it got Thomas Aquinas actually trending on Twitter. It also got Prempeh College trending on Twitter. It got Old Tom trending on Twitter. The trolling, we'll talk about it later. But I have someone here who's going to help me with discussions on assessment of the contest. He has been on that stage before. He has seen it all. In the year 2017, he was in the grand finale with St. Thomas Aquinas and then at Desadel College. He beat them to win that trophy. And 2017 NSMQ winner, Wanda Safo Ansan is here. Wanda, you're welcome to the show.
Thank you.
Now, let's talk briefly about, that 2017 experience. Then we'll talk about the contest that happened yesterday. Tell me, in 2017, when you won that contest, that grand finale at the National Theatre, what was the feeling like?
Okay, I would like to say good morning to everyone watching or listening. So the feeling was good. It was good. At first, it was quite bittersweet because we were leading by 8 points before the last round. And to see that the way Aquinas were taking the riddles, it took a part of the joy. Because winning with that, we were quite relaxed, you see. So when they got near like that, we won, but then we had to convince ourselves that we won well. So for the first part, it was not that pleasant. But then when the trophy comes, joy comes. So it was good to see the victory. Wow. They took a part of the joy, but we were happy in the end.
Tell me all the good things that came your way after winning the trophy. Did you guys get a chance to meet the president? Yeah. Oh, okay.
Actually, the first to meet the president, yes. So I met so many people. I met the Asante Heneyotunfo. I met President Kufuor, ex-President Kufuor. I met.
Oh, he went to Prempeh College.
Yes, okay. Yes. So I met the president of Ghana too. I met a lot of notable old boys who are also great men. So the experience was good. Not to talk about how you are walking across the street and then everybody knows your name and all that. So it was good. It was good. Yeah.
Interesting. You are now studying medicine, here at the University of Ghana. Tell me what the experience has been like also here at the University of Ghana.
Over the years, the recognition has just been reserved to those who watched me on stage or those who were in my badge of SHS or around that period. So at first, let me start with the beginning. In the beginning, yes, a lot of people knew me, but as time goes on, we get new stars like Kissy and Newton coming in, so it's good to...
Newton, I'm sure Newton has taken over from you.
Yes, but I did have my fair share, so so it was good. And then, you see, you get a lot of people having this perception about you that you are someone they can look up to. So that alone was motivation for me to live right. So I think that it was a positive impact on me.
It was a positive impact, yeah. But the most fascinating thing about your win is the fact that your father, also won for Prempeh College in 1994, I hear. 96. Tell me more about that.
Okay, well, I actually didn't know. He's good at keeping secrets. So when I chose Prempeh College, I actually initially wanted to go to Presec. Okay. Yes, but he convinced me to go to Prempeh College. So he took me there, after the school selection was over. Took me to Prempeh College, and took me to see a certain picture at the administration block. And there was this guy who looked like me.
Oh, wow.
Who was holding a trophy. And that was the first time that I got to know. So going into the school, I had that in my mind. If my father is a legend here, then why can't I also be?
Wow.
Yeah. So one thing that I did was that I didn't want to be comfortable with his victory or even the victory of my seniors in 2015. Actually, when they won in 2015, I never held their trophy.
Wow.
Because a lot of people were holding it to take pictures, but I was like, I can't get my own. So
Wow.
I didn't even touch it. And by God's grace, through the process, I also emerged victorious.
Wow.
So my father has been a motivation. And during his time too, there was the old system. So there was a northern sector battle and then the southern sector battle. So the champions from the two sectors would clash also. I think they met with Presec and then emerged victorious. But I don't know the details because he really didn't tell me a lot. So I chose Prempeh College.
Wow,
yes.
That's actually that's a beautiful story, one that we're actually working on. So we'll bring the full story on join you. You just have to stick and stay, with us. Finally, before we start talking about the contests, tell me, how did the National Science and Maths quiz, help you with your performance in the final examination with the WASI? Because I know if you're preparing for the National Science and Maths quiz, it means you are reading everything, studying everything, checking everywhere for everything. Does it get you ahead of your colleagues, when you're writing your final papers for the WASI? Because I think it is the case that all NSMQ contestants pass their WASI with flying colors.
Yes, I think it helps. It helps. Actually helped me because with some papers like commas, EMAS, I was solving the objectives without calculator.
Wow.
And it's not even only me. Most of the people in my team, and I'm sure in teams from other schools also do that. And then with Prempeh, the Form 2s who are understudying the main quiz team of that year, they're encouraged to finish their syllabus by the end of this, the third term of Form 2. So that was the case during my days too. So I was actually done with the syllabus for most of except maybe social studies and the core subjects, which weren't regarded that much during my time. So it helped. Wow. So the whole of Form 3, we were actually focusing on the WASI. And most of us write then off deck in Form 2. Yeah. And in Form 2, I had 7 A's and B2 in social. So I was more relaxed for the WASI. Because
you are Brilla Papa. Now let's talk about the contest. Yesterday, Prempeh College, St. Thomas Aquinas SHS, and then Asanteman SHS. Prempeh College won with 49 points, St. Thomas Aquinas 31 points, and then Asanteman SHS 23. Now, when the competition started, we saw Asanteman, coming up at a point. St. Thomas Aquinas, they were relegated, to the background. They were just trailing behind with no expectation that they would actually be second in the contest. But Prempeh College, you guys kept your focus and you won that particular contest. Were you surprised by the performance from the boys?
No, having been someone who has been with them since they came to Accra, and even before that, following them, I knew they would pull a brilliant performance. It was up for the rest of us to know, as in the viewers to know. Because I think from last year's performance, there was that pressure on us to deliver better this year. So yeah, I want to actually congratulate my boys for their victory. And also to tell Aquinas and Asanteman that they also did well, especially Asanteman. Yeah. Because they were not very much rated for that contest, yes. But to see how close they were to us before the fourth round, it shows that they really prepared, and it was their first time. True. Yes. And Aquinas, I think, I don't know, there was kind of some fear in them. Yeah, I think so. But who wouldn't be afraid if you are facing Prempeh? So it's normal. And their substitute also did good for them. Okay. And he didn't get any question wrong in the fourth round, and he was good. Wow. It's just unfair how the ballots can happen, and then some big schools who could have gone to maybe quarterfinals or the semis end up being knocked out in the One-Eight. Yeah.
Let's talk about the fear. Is it stage fright sometimes? Did you get that feeling during your time in 2017 when you had to be on stage? I remember in 2017 when I entered the National Theatre, I saw the crowd, I saw the singing, and I was like, whoa! I had butterflies in my stomach, although I was not the one going to be on stage.
I think, stage fright is real. It's real. You just have to be able to calm yourselves down. I mean, the two of you or the three of you. Because, I mean, looking at all the people who want you to deliver and those who want you to fail.
Exactly.
To put some, a lot of people want you to fail too. So to put some pressure on you, you can be shaking visibly. You can't even write. So all those things happen. But one thing that I like is how the quiz mistress comes around. When she's talking to you, asking for your name, she asks you whether you are tensed, and then she advises you that you need just a little bit tension. That's what she told us during that time. Just a little bit, but not too much. So she cools us down, and then we get to know that, oh, actually the quiz is between me, my pal beside me, and then the quiz mistress. So that makes everything easy. But then stage fright is normal. It's normal.
What is it about people who want you to fail? And people want you to fail Opoku Wari and then Prempeh College. You know, we saw that when Opoku Wari School came up against Agogo State College. We saw the online conversation. There was a Prempeh College handle on Facebook that that was a post in reference to Opoku Wari that they would have lost, that particular contest. What was it about Opoku Wari and Prempeh College? Because I think yesterday also they wanted you guys to lose.
I mean, it's the same. We also sometimes want them to lose, but I think there is a spirit of healthy competition between us. It has been healthy for decades, so it's good. I mean, we wish them well, but we can't, for the sake of the rivalry, we can't not be expecting you to be knocked out. And they've been making us happy, over the years with the schools from Volta region knocking them out. So yes, but then we wish them all the best. I think the rivalry is needed. It's needed. So.
Let's talk about the quarterfinals. Quarterfinals, we have Prempeh College. You are from Prempeh College. I mean, an old student of Prempeh College and a former winner. Prempeh College, Achimota School, and then Kumasi Anglican SHS. Now, the interesting thing about this contest is that the trainer, the man who actually trained Wanda and his friend to win the 2017 National Science and Maths Quiz, is now the trainer for Kumasi Anglican SHS. His name is popularly called Prosidia. And so in that contest, Prempeh College against Kumasi Anglican SHS and then Achimota School. What is it going to be like? Because he has been there before. He knows it all. He knows all the tricks that, things that he tells the guys from, Prempeh College. What he has been telling them to do, actually. What should we expect?
I think that the contest will be tough. It will be a good show for TV. It will be a good show for everyone who watches. I actually encourage people to watch. Yes. I also see that it's quite unfortunate that one of us has to go out, preferably CAS, because definitely I don't want my school to go out. But Procedure is excellent in all ways. His boys are excellent in all ways, well prepared, so it will be a good one. It will be a good one, yes. But I wish them all the best. Okay. If you face Prempeh, you should prepare to go out, but do well before you go out, yes.
Charlie, you can talk. Now let's go to today's contest. At the University of Ghana Business School, we have TIA Maths, Kumasi, Navrungo SHS, and then TIA Maths, Porting. In the second contest, we have Adisado College versus Bishop Herman College versus Takwa SHS. Adisado, Bishop Herman, Takwa SHS. Would it be Adisado? Would it be Bishop Herman College? Would it be Takwa SHS?
It's what I'm going to say is purely a prediction. But then, yes, I would still encourage the school I don't mention to do well. But I think I would go for Adisado. On this stage.
They have been to the finals many times.
Solely based on experience, I think they should be able to maneuver their way out. But it can be a tough contest. Nowadays, kind of questions that come and the kind of students that Ghana is producing in general, I think they can find their way to make this a tough competition. Yes, but I would go for Adisado.
You go for Adisado. I think I would also go for Adisado College. Yeah, that's a prediction. I would also go for Adisado College. I've been to the regions and I saw the performance from Bishop Herman College. They are very good, but in this contest, okay. The next one I want us to talk about is Chemu SHS versus St. Rose's SHS versus Ola SHS. Who? My own prediction, based on what I've seen from our visit to the regions, I think Chemu SHS. They are coming in as the seeded school here. St. Rose's, I saw them in the region. Ola SHS, I saw them in the region. They are good. Yes, they are good. But coming up against Chemu SHS, it would take a miracle. I don't know. Your prediction?
Yeah, I would also go for Chemu. They're actually my friends. I met them yesterday, so I wish them all the best. All the best.
Are you saying they will win because they are your friends?
Yeah, I mean, it's a prediction. It's a prediction. The girls should also do well.
Okay.
The NSMQ has been quite harsh to female schools, so I encourage them to do better. We saw Gihi doing very well last year.
Last year, they actually got to the semi-finals.
Yes. But then I encourage them. But I think Chemu. I'll go for Chemu.
You go for Chemu?
Yes.
Okay. Now, the last contest at the University of Ghana Business School will be St. Peter's SHS, Notre Dame Girls SHS, Brekum SHS. My prediction, an obvious win for St. Peter's SHS. Michael Obin is back. The man who says it is finished is back. So, your prediction, St. Peter's SHS, Notre Dame Girls SHS, Brekum SHS.
I'll go for St. Peter's. It's a no-brainer. It's a no-brainer. So I think, having had that experience last year, it places in my head. Yeah.
True.
And it would be nice to see him facing off with my boys.
Oh,
hopefully.
You want an opportunity like that?
Oh yes. I mean, during our time, I wanted to face St. Peter's, but they got knocked out by Bochi.
What, you wanted to beat them that bad?
Gadasu, yeah, I wanted Gadasu because yes, he showed to be very good. So yes.
Okay. Okay. Sure. And then we have Kumasi Academy versus Mfantsipim School versus St. Mary's SHS. Kumasi Academy is the seeded school here. You would think that Mfantsipim is a seeded school, but no, Mfantsipim is not a seeded school. It is Kumasi Academy. Mfantsipim last year 2019 competition got kicked out by St. Augustine's College. What's your prediction? Kumasi Academy, Mfantsipim School, St. Mary's SHS.
Always a prediction. I would be quite biased here. I would like to see Kumaka do good.
Okay.
I've heard of them from my region, so...
Obviously, the Kumerican affair.
Yes, okay. Yes. This year, they've balloted so that most Kumasi schools are facing off with each other, so most of our seeded schools are going out, so I would like to see. And I think Kumaka, they are good. Okay. They would be good enough to do that. Abuchi should stand their grounds. Okay. They've been a giant in this show, so I think they can also win.
Okay. This one, I don't want to predict. Kumaka, Mfantsipim, and Mary's SHS. Now, Tamale SHS, Osei-Tutu SHS, Armed Forces SHS. I'm sure you go for Osei-Tutu. Also from Kumasi, right? Yeah. From the Ashanti region, I should say.
Yeah, not really. I think this one I'll go for Tamale SHS.
You go for Tamale SHS. Interesting. The last one, Pando SHS versus Apam SHS versus Inquitia Presby SHS.
Well, I don't really follow any of the three schools. So which one is seeded?
Okay, let me check and give you the one that's seeded.
Yeah, Apam.
So we saw Apam. We saw Apam actually at the what do you call it? At the
regional
qualifier.
Okay, so
and then Inquitia Presby also, they were at the.
Then I think it's Pando.
Yeah, you want to go for Pando SHS?
I'll go for Apam.
You go for Apam?
Yeah.
Okay. Apam put up a very good show during the regional qualifiers. I was there, with them. I think their points were in the 50s or, yeah. They were in about the 50s, so they're really a good side. Anyway, I want to say a big thank you to you, Wanda, Safo and Safo, for joining us on the show. Wanda actually helped the Prempeh College team to win the 2017 National Science and Maths Quiz, and he has been helping the current crop, of contestants. And he joined me here today to discuss their win and also look at how far they're going to go, in the competition. Remember that our coverage of the National Science and Maths Quiz is made possible once again by Bright SHS. Bright SHS in Kukuruntumi, providing very, quality and affordable education. It's also made possible by Adonko, Next Level Energy Drink, and then Adonko Hand Sanitizer, and then DBS Roofing Papa Fie. So at this point, we take a break. We come back and we have more on the AM show.